Hey guys, Julie Saillant, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the channel. I am so thrilled to talk to you. I am just so happy that you guys are watching my videos and I really appreciate you. I am a communicator, animal communicator. I'm a healer. I'm a star seed. I am a light worker. I help people find their gifts. I help them get into alignment. I help them find what they're here to do on planet Earth. And I help train them for different things that are going to be happening on the earth in terms of our future and getting you guys ramped up to be 100% or 120% and to work with each other, right? So I'm psyched that you are here. Thank you so much. This is for Master Life Path number 11, which I am as well, as you know. And I would love it if you would like, share, and subscribe. Let people know we're growing the channel, and just do me a favor and send me a comment, because I read everyone and I respond as well. If you would like to work with me, all the information in the description box. You can work with me. All that information is there. Tonight, I wanted to go over a couple of things, because the feedback that I've been getting from people and my private clients has been pretty intense lately. We're in retrograde with, I don't know how many, four or five planets. I don't freaking know. It's insane. And it's really messing with people. But regardless of that, we still need to move forward. We still need to lead with love. We still need to try our best and lead with kindness. And we are all in this together, right? No matter where you are on your path, no matter where you are in terms of ascension, there are always going to be people ahead of you and people behind you. So just be kind to everyone that you can, as much as possible. So on my channel, as I said, this is for, we do not do astrology, we do life path numerology, right? This is Master Life Path 11. There's 11, 22, 33. And the 11s are the most intuitive and probably the most empathic and sensitive out of all the numbers. Master Life Path numbers have been around for a long time. We have gone through many lifetimes. We are considered old souls, no matter how old you are. And we are usually looking up at the sky and the moon. We don't feel like we belong here. We do not feel like people understand us. We get very frustrated because we are very deep. We have a lot of levels, as a lot of the Master Life Path numbers do, which means that people that are either not a Master Life Path number or are not on the journey at all can be very difficult for us to communicate with, because the things that we talk about, people don't even understand. It's not because we're so awesome. It's just that we're at different places, right? So I wanted to do tonight, I had something that I found online that I wanted to read with you because it really resonated with me. But before we do anything, let's do us all a favor. Set your intention. I'd love to set an intention for what you'd like to get out of this video. When I do some channeling, because I did pull some cards, obviously, some oracle cards. I am an intuitive gifted. I was born this way. I don't really need cards, but I use them so that you guys can, see the pictures and we can talk about what's on them. And it helps just guide us right into the right pathway. And it's amazing because when I shuffle the cards and they come out, I don't really look at them, but then whatever I'm told resonates, and then the cards just back it up. So hopefully my messages will come through to you and help you. And if they don't worry about it. Don't try to make it fit. That'll be for next time. Okay. So just hoping that, you can't really make these things fit. Either they are, they work for you or they don't. But these are channel messages that I will get from your ancestors. But what I'd like to do first is let's just take a deep breath in, a couple of deep breaths in. And I just want you to focus on your heart and make your heart as big as you possibly can. Bigger than you, bigger than the room you're in, all the way up to the stratosphere and the stars. That's what I like to do. All right. So just close your eyes, get super comfortable. And I would like you to think about opening your heart and take a deep breath in, opening your heart. And let it out. Another deep breath in, opening your heart even more. And let it out. And I've already called in the team, but I'll always call in spirit. Archangel Michael, please be with us now. Archangel Uriel, please be with us now. Archangel Gabriela, please be with us now. Archangel Raphael, please be with us now. Archangel Metatron, please be with us now. I've got all of my spirit animals here. Thank you so much. I'd like to call in my ancestors. Thank you for being here, and your ancestors for anyone that's listening, because this will be a timeless and fluid in terms of messages. And I would just encourage you to put out any good vibes, any pure intentions that you'd like to get from this, this talk that we're going to have tonight. Okay. Okay. So this was interesting. I thought it was actually kind of funny because, you know, we're always so misunderstood and we're always so mysterious, right? And I found this online. It said, number 11s, we are the visionaries with anxiety. And I really resonated with that. I was like, yep, totally got that. This is the interesting part. And let me know if this resonates for you, please. Because we are the most spiritually and mystically inclined and can connect to higher powers so easily, right? The downside is we have anxiety and fear due to us regularly facing cosmic truths, right? AKA traumatic psychic expectations. That rang so true for me. And I don't know if it does for you, but I hope it does, because it explains a lot about why we as 11s have anxiety and fears. Because I've always said we're the lie detectors, right? We're the human lie detectors. We can walk into a room, we can read people easily, we can go into their energy, and it's not hard for us. This is something we do all the time. We were born this way. But when you can read into somebody, just think if I was in front of you and I read into your energy right now, and I was like, okay, Janet, I can see that you have a little bit of a blockage around your throat chakra and maybe a little bit of blockage around your heart chakra. And we need to clear some of that out. And you'd be like, whoa, that's a lot. Like for somebody that's not used to that, that's a lot of information that I'm kind of finding out about you intuitively, right? So a lot of people don't like that because they get nervous. It exposes them. And if they're shady on top of it, that's like, they're like, oh no, I'm not interested. Like, you're weird or you're crazy. And they discount you, right? And then, of course, what do? We pull away like, oh, I didn't realize it was going to be like that. Okay, I was just trying to maybe I had a message for you and I was supposed to give you a message and then you didn't take it well, right? That happens as well too to us. So we face as 11s a lot of people that push back towards us. We are trying to give them information to help them, and they don't see it that way. They see it as us being very intrusive, very in their energy, and very like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you all up in my grill, right? And so we are always seeking spiritual balance. We are used to the pushback on our side because we've had this since we were little, but other people are not. And it's all due to expectations and how you're showing up in the world for others. What you're doing is not wrong, okay? You guys want me to tell you there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. This is your gift, part of your gift. They're just saying it depends on how you frame it, right? If you didn't ask me for a reading and I just walked up to you and I don't even know you and I'm like, hey, I'm intuitive, I'm empathic, and I have a message for you from your ancestors and I'd like to share it with you, would that be okay? You'd probably be like, yeah, okay, cool. And then I'll always frame it with, I know you weren't expecting this. It might be jarring, it might be shocking, but I just want you to know that I'm on your side, right? Going real soft. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you. And, you know, you can take this or leave it. You have free will. And then I give the message. And then usually that's okay, totally cool, right? But let's just say you didn't come in that way. Let's just say you got really, like excited and you're like, oh my gosh, I have a message for this person. And so you go over to them and you're like, hey, my name is Julie. I'm intuitive and I have a message for you. Can I give it to you? And they're like, okay, whatever, I guess. And you give it to them and it's not what they wanted to hear. It's kind of like, you know, if you did less of this, you might be more successful here. And they're like, okay, first of all, I don't know who you are. Second of all, I didn't ask for this. And third of all, I don't know what you're talking about. And then they get like pushback. You get pushback. See the difference in how you can frame things for people? So it's just really nice, especially if they didn't ask you to do this. If you have a message for someone from the archangels, from your animal spirits, from spirit, from anybody, if you have a message, you're supposed to give the message, but you need to frame it correctly. But the reason that I'm bringing this up is this is why as 11s, we have a lot of anxiety sometimes. And we have fears because sometimes when we're getting these messages, we are working with deities, we're working with, you know, Lord Shiva, we're working with or Ganesh, we're working with God, archangels. totem animals, right? People that have passed on. And it's a lot of information, and especially if you're going to different realms as well, which I haven't even talked about yet. So you need to be respectful, but you're getting a lot of input. And for us, a lot of times that can give us anxiety and fear, because a lot of my clients are like, well, did I really think that is this like true, or am I thinking this in my head? That's a whole lesson for another day, but I just wanted to kind of touch on that in terms of, if you have a message for someone, the way that you frame it and just come in super soft, super like lead with love and kindness. I am not here to hurt you. I have a message for you and I love to share it with you. And if you don't want it, that's okay. Okay. It'll help you and protect you as you move forward as well. Okay. We seek spiritual balance all the time. This is the way that we're made. Okay. We are visionaries who do not do well with other people's expectations. And I can tell you this for sure. We do not. I do not. I do not like to be micromanaged. I don't like people putting their expectations on me, although I know as an 11, we do this all the time for others. So I'm mentioning this again to just be cognizant of that, because that's a lot of time where the breakdown or the anxiety or the fears and working with others, or just even being their friend, comes from, because they see you as you can see into them and they can't see into us. So that's kind of like we have the edge, right? Which we do. It's a gift. But the way that you use it and the way that you can help them by just coming in soft and leading with love and just telling them, hey, I'm here to help you. It's all good, right? That will help you a lot. We value harmony highly, and we get very distressed when others around us are upset. So the number one tip that we can give each other is gather your strength and be brave and act on your visions, okay? You will remain unfulfilled and unhappy if you allow yourself to be stopped by your own fears or doubts, right? And I always talk about this because I did this for so long, especially professionally, right? I didn't use my gifts, and if we're all in this together. So if you're out there and you're listening to me and you're watching this and you're not using your gifts because you're afraid, I just want to encourage you, because you're born with these gifts. They're yours to wield, and you're the only one that can wield them. You are basically running at 50% if you're not using your gifts, and you will become unhappy. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, because I did it for years. I pushed it away because I was afraid of it. I didn't know how to use it. I was scared. And I get that. Like, there's no rules and there's no playbook for this stuff. But somebody like me can help you with this. With this. And there's a few of us around that really get it, and we can help you ramp up. Okay. So I just want to throw that out there. At times, you will be overwhelmed by the strength of your spiritual connections, okay, and become hesitant to act on them because you are unsure if they're real, right? This is a mistake. This is a huge mistake, okay? It is by acting on your instincts that you can find true success. So here's where I want to go with this tonight. Some of my clients, a lot of them, say these things to me. I feel weak. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what my next move is. I don't know what my gifts are. And when I bring them into alignment and show them their gifts, they still will push back. They're not ready. I can bring your totem animals to you and they're still push back and say, I'm not ready. And that's perfectly fine. You have free will. However, if you have asked for these things to come into your life and they show up, please accept them, because that means that you're ready. If you push back and say no, then who knows when it will reappear. Your gifts never go away, but we need you. I mean, there's 144,000 of us that need to protect the planet, right? And other people that have not even ascended and they don't even know what we're talking about. And we need to all ramp up, which is why a lot of you are being called right now to step into and embrace your power, okay? So, you know, we've got a lot of this outside looking in, right? Not playing on the field. You're at the game sitting in the stands, but you're not on the field. And that's two totally different things. When you're on the field, you're using your gifts. You're in flow, you're doing things, you're making things happen. Otherwise, you're sitting in the stands, drinking beer, getting drunk, doing whatever, and that's cool, but you're not in flow, right? You're not using your gifts, and you're kind of just waiting for something to happen. And the key that turns all this is you forgiving yourself and letting down the gauntlet of guilt. And I'm telling you this because I know that we're all in this together. I believe in unity consciousness, and I've gone through this, and I know a lot of my clients are going through it. And if you're going through this and you feel as though no one gets you, no one understands you, I understand, because we all feel that way. Like we don't belong here, but you do belong here. And the reason why is so that you can help others that have not ascended yet, right? They're behind us, and we all need to work together to help each other. It's important. It's really, really important. So if you feel as though you are weak, you can't move forward, you don't know what to do, you're ready to throw up your hands and say, screw this, I can't do this anymore, I don't understand where I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to be doing, I get it. Take a deep breath in, relax, take one gift at a time and start to learn it, start to work with it, start to look at it, start to train with it. That's what has to be done. And you do this by calling in your ancestors, calling in your archangels, calling in totem animals, and start to work through this stuff, because a lot of this is subconscious. And we're going through this thinking like, I should be over there, but I'm here. I should be making more money, but I'm not. I should have more clients, but I don't. I should look different. I should weigh less. I should be there when I'm here, right? All of that, quite frankly, is bullshit. You are where you are. You're in perfect alignment. When you're ready, you will move. But until then, you need to train and act as if you are already there where you want to be. But underneath all of that umbrella, the key that turns this whole thing is that you need to forgive yourself and let go of guilt. Forgive yourself for saying these things as though I'm not good enough, I'm weak, I don't know what my gifts are, I don't get this, and I'm not where I should be. And I'm pissed at myself and I'm frustrated that I'm not there yet. I should have been there like 3 years ago. And I understand, right? I do the same thing. I should have had that Lamborghini by now, guys. I should have it, right? I should have millions of dollars in the bank, right? Don't we all think that? We're overachievers. 11s are like to the moon and back, right? But here's the thing. You are where you are for a reason. There are no failures, only lessons. You're still learning. And you're never a failure. You're just learning. And you're always on point. You're always doing your best. And you're learning every day and making strides every day. And that's what counts. So forgive yourself, please. If there's anything you can do and you want to move forward and you're here, but you want to be there, forgive yourself. And say this: I did the best I could with the information I had at the time that I had it. I might have made a different decision now, but back then I didn't have this information I have today. I did the best I could with what I had, and that has to be enough. I can't change the past, but I can change the future moving forward. I'm getting better every day, getting stronger every day. I practice all the time. I meditate. I talk to my archangels. I bring in spirit. I work on myself. I work on alignment. I work on flow. And everything that is for me is coming towards me. And I'm grateful for it. I forgive myself for my mistakes. I'm a human being. I'm still here in the 3D, even though I'm always out there, right? So what did you get for cards? I didn't even look. The first one is Crow Spirit. I can't make this up, right? Co-create with spirit. You know how much I love crows. I always say this. I have a crow that's been with me for many lifetimes. Crows are the only birds that they have facial recognition. They're very smart. Of course, you know, they carry people, back and forth their souls. But this one's saying, co-create with spirit. You can't do this on your own. We cannot see our own subconscious stuff. Only you can see your conscious stuff. Co-create with spirit, which means also if you can shapeshift, you can go into the eyes of crow and see what they see. Seeing from the ground and seeing from above, two different things, right? You got frog spirit, clear out the clutter. Where are you so cluttered, I'm thinking in your mind, that you can't move forward? Where are you holding yourself back with so many thoughts of, I'm not good enough, I'm not the best, I'm weak, I'm not strong? Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. You are where you are for a reason. Clear out the clutter, find the path, and start moving on it. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. This speaks volumes to me, and it has to for you too, because as 11s, we don't really like to be told what to do. We like to delegate stuff. We like to tell others what to do. We have expectations, high expectations for ourselves, sometimes very unrealistic, and we also put them on others. Be loyal to who you are. This is why you are not happy. You are not being loyal. You are not showing up as yourself. You are showing up as something different. You're afraid to be yourself. You're afraid to be authentic because you're afraid people will not like you or accept you, because you have anxiety and fear because of all the times that people in your life have been like, I don't understand you. You're stupid. Stop it. You're dramatic. Cut it out. Even your family. I don't get you. Why are you like this? Nobody else is like this. What's wrong with you? Sound familiar? Right. Get over it. It's just, that's crap. You know what? Move on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It matters if you hold it and keep it in your aura and in your body. That's when it matters. It doesn't matter if you're like a duck and just let it roll right off you and think, you know what? Think whatever you want, but that's not me. But I'm at a point where I don't need to change your mind. I don't care anymore. I'm just going to do me. Be loyal to yourself and your whole life will change. I promise you. Choose yourself. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. You know how tough rhinos are? I love this one because he's got, or she's got, all the flowers, right? Rhino spirit, you can overcome anything. You were built as a master life path 11. Trust me, you can. You can. You guys are like special ops. You're special ops, just go with it. And bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Yeah, awesome. Totally awesome. If you don't like where you're at, if you don't like who you are, if you don't like the way things look around you, guess what? You can change it. If you feel like you're in a prison, you created it with one thought, it can dissolve and you're free. You can say, I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not people pleasing. I'm going to do what I want to do for once in my life. And for a lot of you out there, I know for a fact that you haven't done that. I know it because it's taken me a very long time to do so. I'm still working on it because we weren't brought up that way. But now's your time. This is it. You're being awakened. You're ascending. You're changing. Take this time. Get that life jacket for yourself and soar. Move through this. Do it. Take the flying leap of faith. Choose faith, not fear. Please. Choose faith, not fear. Please. A rebirth is assured if you can overcome any obstacle, which you can, by being loyal to yourself, by clearing out the clutter, having a straight path. Do not get distracted, people, please, because a lot of us have shiny object syndrome, including yours truly. We can get distracted very easily. Stay focused on your path. Make a plan, work your plan. And it all happens when you co-create with spirit, because you got this. We are higher than many, the master numbers are higher, I believe, in ascending than some of the other numbers, because we've just had more lifetimes. And they're saying to me, your ancestors are saying to me, please don't forget to tell them, remember, you have trained for this your entire life. All of your lifetimes you've been doing this. So just remember who you are. That's what it's about. Forgive yourself, let go of the guilt, right? Remember who you are, act accordingly, and come correct. And your whole life will change when you forgive yourself. Because when you forgive yourself, you can move forward, because now you have a path. But if you don't, and you keep yourself in a prison of just, I'm stuck here, I can't forgive myself, I can't move forward, you're stuck in that place emotionally, like forever. And we need you on the front lines. All right, guys, I hope this helped you. I threw a lot at you, but I hope that it resonated with you. Please let it know. I can't talk. Please let me know if it does. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love all of you. Thank you for being here, being part of the tribe. And I'll talk to you soon. All right, guys. And if you need to work with me, everything's in the description box below. If you saw the last video about answering the call, I'm still working on that. Deets will come out soon. But I will be pairing up light workers and starseeds together. And you will be working together. So you will learn about your gifts, but also how to work with someone else's gifts. Nobody will be working in a vacuum. And this will probably be bumped up to retreats all over the world. I'm super psyched about this. This has been my dream for a very long time, and I'm moving forward. I'm at the point where it's like, listen, guys, we need to step it up. You need to be strong, physically, energetically, spiritually, mentally. You need to ascend. You need to move up. Either get in the program or get the hell out of the way. All right, because we need to protect this planet and her people. And it's just us. There is no one else. All right, guys, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.